Okay. Nothing bad has happened yet. It's about to. The red dots accumulating quite a lot. Anybody? Any red dots back here? Not that we've seen. Interesting. Okay, I'm kind of expecting that. So let's have a look at the replay. Obviously we can be seen. Yeah, well, it's bound to happen eventually. Just surprised it took that long. He was probably waiting to see what I was going to do with them. Okay, we may have to watch that again, because I don't think I had the log on. Let's see how big that is. Actually, no, it hasn't scrolled off, so that's good. Let's have a look. Actually, that may have scrolled off. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that scrolled off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's just watch that again. Okay. Looks like I'm about to lose another scout there. And these guys are totally dead. Alright, so, look here. No, that is not scroll off. Good. Okay, so, just get it here. Much easier. Okay, that's when they came over the ridge. I was HMG firing at 13 hexes, 1 casualty just from that. And then they were firing at the cavalry leader. Okay, and they were pulled back. Well, I mean, all the losses I'm taking are just because I'm playing badly, really. They just not. I'm just leaving units in very precarious positions and not really thinking it through. So, no explanation, no other explanation needed for this. So, the scouts actually cause damage. They actually cause damage. That's kind of scary, isn't it? I mean, keep in mind that the scouts are only armed with rifles, and there's only 4 of them. They were outnumbered, so that was not gonna work out. And the scouts are wiped out. Yeah. Anyhow, let's just check suppression. seen. That's a hell of a lot of enemies. Surprisingly, nobody's seen over here, but this... the cavalry leader... Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that, because I don't think this was the one that was firing at him. I have to look at that log. I may have to look at that again. They actually can't see anybody, so... Well, they did pull back. So we can't see it anyway. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look at the log again. He is there. Let's try one rally. Why did it rally twice? I thought clicking the would you have to right click it to get it to only rally once? I remember there's a thing with the rally button. If you left and right click, you get a different rally. But I don't know the exact details because now I've used up the rally points from the platoon leader for no reason whatsoever. Well, actually, I guess that doesn't really. Oh, okay. The rally attempt, the section leader rally failed. Okay, that's why the platoon leader stepped in there. But I don't know because you're not supposed to get that. You're not supposed to get the maximum. I think I'm just pressing the wrong button. I'm using left click. I should be using right click on the button. I think pressing R is like left click. Anyway, vague things that I don't always remember well enough. These guys are a very precarious position here because they kind of jammed together. Okay, so okay, so we're gonna have to move here for sure. He's not suppressed by that. Not sure how we can see. Because that's probably from the sniper. So now I don't know if he caught any idea of where those are. Okay, only seen one. Only seen one. Where might that be? Don't tell me it's all the way on the other side of the map. I don't need the. That's not useful information. One enemy seen here. Okay, and he's moving in this direction. Okay, yeah. In any event, these guys have been spotted, so they're gonna get pounded by mortars. Only seen one. Okay, he can be seen. What the? Okay, I did not realize that. Okay. It's not good. Why is that? Oh, because of the height too. Height in this game can be really frustrating. I left him on a height 2, and that's why he can be seen. Okay, my chat monitor is jamming weirdly. Is that height 2? Yeah. But he's in a different position, so okay, well that's not helping. And you can still see one somewhere. You can actually see the tank from there. seen. That's a bit too many, so they'll have to move over there, I think. And enemy seen. That's a lot of enemies. Okay. Height 10. Where are we seeing this? I'm seeing somebody somewhere. What? Why is he not? Wait, let's see. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so I lost another scout here. I'm really taking a lot of losses on the scouts. I really gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong there. If there's any hints, let me know. uh, I don't know. I think I'm just not keeping them. I think I'm just not using them together with the infantry properly. I think that's the main problem. Because I mean, the infantry should be to be there to help them out, but they weren't. So, um, okay. Okay, a lot of enemies seen on this side, and is that it? Um, yeah, they shouldn't be able to see anybody on that side. Okay, well, there's one enemy seen from there. How? Where? Okay, over there. Enemy seen over there. Enemy seen over there. figure out whether it's worthwhile dropping mortar fire on these guys. Some of them are moving quite fast. Yeah, so this is probably the one that we hit, I think, that pulled back. Um, I'll just look around. We'll see that direction. Nope, no help there. Well, yeah, the cavalry now moving slower, then I'm not going to get an idea. They're not going to spot them out in the open, but there's plenty of cover back here. There's plenty of concealment. Since I'd actually start using cover, I should not be using cover. I should actually be more specific, because we tend to use cover. I use cover as concealment, whereas the games tend to use cover as protection. So that's confusing for me. Actually see that one. And you can see a lot of guys down here as well. So we'll be in trouble when the cavalry find them, though. Okay, next. Now I don't know if there's any. Don't know if this infantry was up here long enough to get a pass back information. Okay, so here we go. Suppression 38. Okay, definitely not when you use right click. Yeah, okay, that was a mistake. You can see an enemy again. Kind of hard to get him out of that position because it doesn't have much in the way of concealment there. Okay, that's all suppression handled. Have a look down here. Will I be able to move him? Probably not. He's still pinned. So that is him done because the mortars will hit him again, and then he's dead. Oh well. So another major defeat coming up. That's my projection for this one. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just not good enough. That's the reason. If I actually had any a tiny bit of skill, I might say, well, maybe we can pull something out of the hat here. But no, that's not happening. My opponent is just way too good for me. So, what happened here? Now he's still hitting. He's still got cavalry heading that way. So yeah, I mean they're just gonna mass up on this side and then do whatever they're gonna do. Um, not much recon left to move around. Might actually skip it completely, considering there's not much point. Let me see anything else from there. Just try looking around, that might help. No. Okay, we know there's nobody in there, so they probably should move back. Just so they don't get that problem. I don't know if there's anybody up here. What can we see from back here? Probably not a lot. So I mean, should I consider going back to 800 points? I mean, I'm still debating this. I don't know. I can't tell whether that's the reason that's giving me more difficulty or not. I really don't have enough experience to be able to tell. So if anybody has can give me a clue on that side, should I? I mean, I have complete control over it. It's not my opponent isn't gonna say, you know, isn't gonna go against it. And I'm only playing against one person. There's not a lot of there's not a big debate coming up. I mean, he knows I don't have a lot of experience, but he's racking up a lot of good wins here, isn't he? I mean, he's getting experience too. That's you know, because I'm doing stuff that is, you know, he still has to counter sometimes. I don't think very often. So should I consider going back to 800? Would that make it easier for me to try and gain? Would that be better experience for me, really? Because I mean, I think there are other issues. It's not just the points. I really have been off. I really have been off. So my play is just not focused as much as it was in the first two points battles. So not sure. And so there's other things to be considered. But so maybe I should make it a little easier on myself and go back to 800 points and play at that level for gain experience, gain a little bit of confidence, maybe. Just to keep things as simple as possible. Because right now I'm getting a bit overwhelmed by it all. So no, I don't know. I mean, I need to move these guys around. But I have no idea. This is the only eyes I have. He's probably not going to live much longer, considering there's lots of cavalry coming around there. That's why I've taken it. He's not firing anything. He's not behaving like a sniper, so his position is not obvious. He hasn't given his position away in a couple of turns, I think. So they'll have to hunt him down. I mean, I know he was on this hill here, on this high ground here, not a hill, like a plateau, flat top hill, something like that. So we can't see anybody here, but if they're standing still, then that's it. Where it's not gonna, doesn't matter. These guys are a little bit closer. My cavalry leader, there. I'm definitely gonna have to look at the replay again, I think, because it's not. Let me actually look at the 3 hexes. I can't remember where this one is. Yeah, so unfortunately, I have to look at it again. Let's try and pay attention to where the cavalry leader is. Stop at this one. And that was that HMG fighted them from 13 X's away, so that is probably just now that I've got to look at that. Probably about here. I'm thinking it came from that direction, so if we have a look around, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and I moved very fast in the last turn. I think he moved 3 X's, so that didn't help. If I'd moved him up this side, I might have gotten away with it, because he might not know exactly where I was. But anyway, they're done. They're toast. They're not getting out of there. So this unit moved. Well, there could be more than one, right? He's moving 7 miles an hour, so that doesn't seem like he was pulling back. Yeah. Well, this is one thing to play my email. I'm finding it really quite tricky to get an idea of what happened between, you know, like, because I see the replay shows you stuff, and then okay, so we all can obviously see that one. So I have to assume that's the cavalry leader that was fired at, but I can't be sure. Like that, I don't know for sure that actually is the cavalry, and I don't even know who can see that. I don't even know who can see that. Okay, that one. Okay, so what are we doing here? This side's about to become a big mess. Let's look over here. So, supposedly, if I assume this is the same one, then he moved up here, and these 2 units fired at him. Now they have an idea of where he is, so they really need to move. But where? Here's the other thing, I guess. Do the players sometimes point the units in a direction that is not where they're actually headed? Well, they're moving pretty fast. They're definitely moving behind the lines here. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, we're looking at a major catastrophe for the Germans here. The commander will be sent back to Germany, I think. Well, yeah, but I'll just kind of sneak into another battle. Worst German commander in the world. So this is he's now in better shape. I think he's taken 1 casualty, so he's not too bad off. Okay, so question is, what is back here? I don't know. It's really, I don't think there's any way to know. Yeah. No, none of these guys can see him. there. I suspect there's here, but I have no way of knowing until I get in there. The problem is if I do that, how many can he be attacked from? I can't tell if there's anybody there. No, no way to know. Some of these guys will be walking into it. That's not good. So he knows does he moved up here? Now I don't know. It's hard to know exactly what he might have gathered, but I mean, for sure those ones fired at him, so that's a known position. Assuming there was somebody else spotting. Um, all of these positions would have been visible to him from there, or that one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put him here. There's no. That's height 10. That's height 5. There's no way to see what's back here. There's gotta be enemy units here. I don't have any other way to find out. So that means it's gonna take a big hit if there's anybody there. This is the rifle, right? Yeah. Okay, so okay, we know there's nothing there. We know there's nothing here. Um, this is height 10. That's height 5. When he moves onto here, it's gonna get spotted. Moves in there. He's gonna be moving really fast. I can't leave him in the fire. That turns out to be really bad. uh, Units tend to accumulate suppression when they're stay in fire for long enough, and it's not a good thing. I'm concerned though if I put him here. Okay, these are height 10. Where can he be seen from? This position. Yep, and he'd be moving really fast too. because he will have moved 2 hexes. Shit. Well, I know there's nobody there. I mean, moving up here, I'm just concerned that this is height 10. This is height 10 as well. There's only a. Oh, wait a minute. How does this working here? That's height 10, but it's out in the open. There's no concealment at all. So probably not a good idea. I think we're gonna move there, or maybe through there, and then to there, and then the next turn you'll move up that side. Yeah. So, okay, that gets one of them into a better position. I really need them to move up on the trees here rather than up through the open area here. I can't move them back to here. How dangerous is it to leave him in the fire for 1 turn? I don't know. I think well, from what I saw in the last battle, it puts up like it probably varies actually. It probably varies based on the unit's experience and morale. I would think, because I mean it can't be just a simple thing. It didn't go up. Well, it went up enough. It went up enough that there was a problem. It went up faster per turn than I could rally them. I it went up fast enough that it became difficult to rally them. So I'm thinking it's not a good idea to put them in the fire at all. But I can't leave him there because he's been spotted. And I can't move him there. I don't know what to do here. I'm happy with that. That's fine. But I need to. I don't really want to. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move him back this way. Now, but this one's the problem. I don't know where to put him. If I move up here, there's a risk he's gonna get hit, coming to take a hard hit from an enemy unit here. I mean, he knows where that unit is, right? So, easy for him to position something in a possible expected advances. That would make the most sense because you could cover both of those. So I'm not too too happy about moving into there. I don't know. I don't do I put him in the fire? That's yeah. Seems like a really bad idea. I did that last battle and it was a bad thing. So let's not do that. Let's not even think about it. Yeah, but the other thing is too, no matter where I move, he'll predict where I'm gonna go, right? So, damn it! Don't know what to do here. Okay, maybe back there. Move that one there. Move him down here. Put the mortar over here. Yeah, let's do that. Not gonna be firing him at anything, so it's okay to move him out of the way. Uh, Now, when it comes time to setting up ranges, this one has to move. Here. Yeah, well, I was really planning to move up through here, but now it's obvious that it's not a good idea because there's no concealment for them. So I think it's better to move up through here. But this fire is a pain in the ass because I'm gonna have to move through it at some point, I think. Um, I don't know. Uh, okay, so that gets them out of where possible mortar fire will land. I think that's the best I can do. We hit that. We can still hit that, but we will. I'll set ranges down to minimum again, to 3, so that they don't. Yeah. So when I do, make sure that all ranges are set to a useful value. Damn it. Spammers. And that's a cell phone. Like they're actually calling my cell phone. He's not gonna have much. He's not gonna be much help from there, but that's okay. If he moves up, well, see, there's now positions where he can actually see me, so that is not good, I guess. But let's look around again with these guys, because when I move them. Okay. I think I did with this one. I'm not gonna be able to see much from there anyway. And okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Don't know. This fumbling around here. I mean, I gotta keep playing, right? So it's like try and figure this shit out as I go along. Now he was there and he moved back, so I know there's nobody here. Should be safe to move here. Past this point, though, that gets awkward. And I think I'm gonna leave him there. This one has to move. Like here's an example. Is there a do players sometimes change the direction of their units intentionally? Should you even pay attention to that? Does it matter? Because I mean, obviously they can just turn and move in any direction. Does that give you an idea of how they moved, or is that just because do people just leave them pointing in the direction that they, when they were looking around? I don't know. I mean, what is the best practice for that? That'd be interesting to find out. So like, this stuff will show up on YouTube. It's and if when that's why I'm asking the question of, because I don't really have anybody in chat at the moment. Wish I did. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't. They might not have the experience needed to be able to answer that question anyway. But might as well ask the question on here because maybe somebody will respond. I doubt it. It's kind of one of those oddball things. I mean, like probably maybe nobody ever thought of it. But I'm weird like that. I mean, I just tend to come up with these things. Now these guys can't stay here. I think he is in line of sight. No, he's not. He is on the slope, but then another slope here, so I don't think he can see me. Right, so we're gonna put him there. These guys are still way too bunched together. So I'm gonna move him to the side. And put the mortar here. Are these guys moving slow enough? No. They're moving so fast. Wow. That is partly why I flicked casualties on them, because they tend to rush in. And their movement is what's really causing them the damage, right? If they moved like infantry, but who the hell would move cavalry like infantry? Well, they are infantry. I mean, they mounted infantry, but so that actually works. See, this is the thing. This is why I thought about taking cavalry, but the way I've seen it being used, I wouldn't be comfortable with that. Moving cavalry around that fast, and then just taking the casualties because that's what you have to do. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if anybody's moved here. I think I'm probably better off moving the scouts back this way. Because this one attacked there, and there was one that attacked here. I don't know if this one moved up this side. Right, they probably are. And then the scouts are all by themselves again. Yeah, so let's move the recon back here. I think they should be alright. I mean, they can actually be seen by a lot of units. Where should they go? Well, movement for these ones are finished. I'm actually not going to move this one. Simply because it puts him too far ahead. He's already too far ahead, actually. The thing of it is, the cavalry usually can't. There's no way for me to back off fast enough and not get hit, not get found. Right? That's the thing. That's why I don't know what the counter is for cavalry. Well, actually, the counter for cavalry is machine guns. But you know, that only works when they're in the open. If they're in concealment like this, in protection like this, inside the trees, they can still move fast. I mean, that 13x movement will still allow them to move. 4x's, because actually near that'll be no, still allow them to move. 4x's, yeah, because each one will be 3. Yeah, they'd still be able to move 4x's. I mean, that's a lot. And the last time I saw one was there, so he'd be here. He moves up this way. In fact, if he's probably, he may have moved already, and he's halfway already. So I'm gonna move him back. It's risky because actually I reduced the number of units that we can see. Given how many there are around here, I'm actually thinking I'm better off moving him back as well. Because all 3 of them could show up here, and then he's gonna get hit pretty hard. Actually, all 4 of them. I don't know. Could be 3. Could be 4. I mean, this one could be the one I was over here. In which case, that was not a good position for him. Yeah, let's move him back. And then actually put the platoon leader over here. He's moving pretty fast, but that should be alright. because I don't know if he knows exactly where I am yet. It's hard to tell. The cavalry just charge in, right? And they don't. It's really hard to tell if that was intentional or just using the speed to probe very quickly. Okay, down here. Where is this unit? You can see right there. I actually want to move this one across here into that position, but I don't want to have him there. And because there's not somebody who can see him, he has to keep moving. Okay, so you can see that. That means he can be seen from there. Okay. I'm gonna move these out of the way. Don't know what I'm doing here. That's the problem. Don't really have a long-term plan. These guys just arrived, so there really isn't. I think they got your turn before, at least 2 turns before me. So, um, okay. So from here, it's now dangerous to be on this ridge for too long. I'm just gonna put him here. Puts him in a wisp position, but never mind. Now, put him onto there. Okay, so I'll have a look over here. Just see if the site is, well, knows where I am now. So none to be gained by staying here. The thing is, did he have his range set? Because he fired at this one. So if any of them move out in the open, they're probably gonna get hit. Well, let's find out. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen. Can be rallied again. Rally attempt fails. Moving very fast, so what the hell? We may actually take a shot at them. Probably not gonna be very useful to do that with him, though. In fact, he's not gonna be able to do it at all because he's too suppressed. And now these guys have to move around because there's um, no way, no how that they are not. They haven't been seen. Let's have a look. Wish you wouldn't forget which unit was selected when you zoom in and out. He is on the slope. He's moving 5 miles an hour, so he moved 6 hexes. What are these? Yeah, we may need to do that. I think though, if they move, he moves there, he can probably be seen by that one. Well, once again, I'm feeling overwhelmed by the tactical skill of my opponent here. He's just too damn good for me. Question is though, there isn't really a lot of options because I mean, for a rookie play by email player, there isn't a lot of options. There's no ranking system or anything like that. I mean, I don't even know how you would create something to do that. Um, so anybody who come, which again is extremely unlikely that you would have, um, you would actually have people coming into the game at this stage. There. so I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, see, this LMG can't really fire from that position. So even on the slope here, they're not gonna really be able to provide much support. However, they are not visible to the guns, to the tanks. So that's probably a big gain to move there. And this one. Yeah, being on the slope is better. They're gonna get spotted by these units that are far away. Let's put him in the trees. Should improve the situation a little bit. I'm gonna have to set ranges so they can hit that though. Now, fortunately, well, they were close to some combat previously, so they're slowed down. They've been slowed down. Fuck it. So they're not gonna be able to do much here. Let's do that. Well, I don't know. The 1X movement will let be seen. We shall find out. Okay, so I'm not going to have the anti-tank rifles anywhere close by. They may not be effective against the Cruiser 2s anyway. Maybe close up. But I do have these, and I'm thinking the problem is I don't know. See, there's line of sight up here, so that looks bad. So if I move somebody here, I don't know whether they'd be spotted, and that's within range for them to opportunity fire at it. What is this one? Okay, tank mines. Okay, so there isn't anybody obvious on the ridge. I don't know if he's been spotted yet. Probably a good idea to move them, I think, just in case. So, where are these guys gonna go? I think, this is the rifle, so he's gonna move back. Other. Ooh, 5, that's 5 X's. Let's move to 5 X's. Yeah. Anything else here? Can we take some shots? Oh, 11%. Oh, 2%. That's very far away, that's the problem. Forget where it was again. Actually, I'm actually gonna move this one. He actually is already on the slope, but I don't think the line of sight's much better because he's kind of close to the trees here. Yeah. Let's put him back up here. I'm trying to decide whether to consider setting his range, but it's too many targets, and that's gonna cause him to opportunity fire way too much. Leave that one there for the moment. And I'm thinking probably gonna move him back over this way. Actually, I'm trying to think of ways rally points would be do the most good, and I'm thinking it's down here. Considering there's tanks coming in. So let's move him. can't move them across here because it's too exposed, so we're gonna have to go around a long route. Okay. Or we'll just leave them there. Maybe we'll just leave them there. I don't know about this. I mean, the tank comes across here, there's not much it can do. My tanks can fire at it, but I mean but then they, you know, like the infantry won't fire at the tank because they can't really hurt it. They won't opportunity fire at it. I don't think so. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's not the case. But usually, uh, usually they don't fire at, they don't opportunity to fire at things they think they can't hit. So they can only hit the tank at one hex because the tank mines. They like the machine guns are gonna have very very little effect on it. Um, there's a leader here. There's probably another platoon moving up around here. So it's gonna end badly. Oh, what the hell? Just gonna think about that for a second. I don't see. Yeah, thing is, I can't move. I'd like to move up here, but actually I need to get that one suppressed if I can. That's not gonna be easy. Because he's moving for. I don't know where he's gonna go, right? So he's probably gonna move right up here. He's gonna keep moving forward. It's not really. Question is, can I leave them there? Because have they been seen? Ah, I have an idea. Enable that. We can hit that 2%. Wow. Well, you see, he took an infantry company as well. The thing is, I'm betting that the Norwegian units are very cheap. So another issue is another question on an issue, but a question is whether I should be choosing my opponent. Like I don't know which nations would balance the scales a bit. The Czechoslovakians did a little bit because they weren't their national characteristics didn't really make them good combatants in the game. I don't know if that's, maybe I'm choosing opponent nations that are not gonna be, gonna be unbalanced for me. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just too much to. It's just too much to learn. I wish that was. I wish I had better chance at that one because I might have got try to put some suppression on it, but 2% is not gonna do much good. Um. Hmm. Actually, when he moved forward here, came down. He came off that. I'm gonna try this. I think it's a bad idea, but what the hell? I still think it's a bad idea, but what the hell? Let's see what his line of sight is from there. Not a lot, but that's might work if the tank moves up under there. If it doesn't, well, if he moves what he'll do is he'll move the infantry first, and they'll see him, and then they'll put some suppression on him, and that'll be the end of that. So, um, where's this? He's been spotted from back there. Okay, and that's just because he's on this slope that's angled that way. Unfortunately, he can't really see much to help from there, though. Yeah, so gonna have to watch the range on that one. I don't think 3x's is gonna be a good idea because he'll move forward. But if he sees him, then he's gonna fire at him anyway, and then they'll opportunity fire. Um, so it's not much you can do. I think I made a horrible mistake there. Well, we'll see. Anything else I need to do? That looks tasty enough. um, he's not moving. So he's been there a while. Well, he's been there a turn at least. So, is there anybody else around? They might be. They're lying low if they are. Rifles and a submachine gun. Actually, the Madsen is not a submachine gun. I think. I did look it up. Can't remember it. Since he knows I'm here already, what the hell? I mean, more mortar fire is gonna land on these guys because I can't move them. They're pinned. Well, if I could rally them, then I would. Now, I fucked up at the beginning because I tried using a right click. The right click is what rally gives you your maximum rally, and that's what happened. You rallied multiple times, and that was not what you want. So I left click, left click, left click, left click. So I fucked that up because now I'd be able to rally this one because I'd have rally points left over, hopefully. And actually, yeah, I would have maybe have some rally points left over because now they're screwed. They've been seen already, so it's no, not much more you can do about it. Okay, I think that's it. I think I made a horrible mistake here, but what else is new? um. Gotta remember to set ranges now. Okay, that's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? That shot is a bit of a giveaway. because it really can't be seen from too many places up here. So, let's not do that one. This shot probably is a little better, because it could be coming from a number of areas. No, actually, no, that's not true. It have to be coming from a slope. Still pretty narrow range of options. Yeah, I mean that's just the problem. Nothing I can do can fool him. That's really what I'm have to keep reminding myself. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we change those ranges. Tanks need to move, I think. Probably gonna lose the tanks in the next turn, I think. He doesn't seem to be. I don't expect to be able to keep those, and that's a lot of points. Oh well. I'm actually thinking I shouldn't really be bothering to take tanks at all. Doesn't really matter what my opponent does. It's just a matter of getting used to some sort of a useful battle group. I think I've been experimenting on the purchase side a little bit too much. Question is where to put them. If I don't move them, okay, yeah, so that height 2 is a problem. Why can he see over it? Sorry, why can he see over it? Oh, because he's... What? So I'm going to leave him there. So we'll have to move here, I think. Okay. Okay, I think my movement and other stuff is done. For better or for worse, that's what we got. I'm really struggling here. I don't know. I think I changed my mind too many times here to what I'm gonna do, and that is not helpful at all. I had a wacky idea of moving up through here, but there's just no concealment, right? That's stupid. So if I can get some units up this side, maybe that'll be a start of being able to push forward here. I think they're near. That would be what I would do, but that's maybe too obvious. But that's the assumption I'm going with. So I can't just move units up here, and they saw me the last turn. That's the problem. From where I was, I think I could have moved up if they and probed to figure out where I was and then deploy artillery. So I couldn't stay in that position. And I didn't have enough units to be able to move up to move in here, right? So we'll see how this works out. I don't think it's going to work out well, but we'll see. Here I'm going to try and push forward slowly here. I can't do it faster. I think the only reason I'm causing casualties on his side is because there's because he's moving in very fast. So try and take advantage of that somehow. Okay, I need to set the ranges of these ones. Artillery fire. Well, actually, let's just see. The mortar didn't move, so that might be helpful. Now, what we're gonna do? Now, let's not use that one. Um, hmm. Now, you won't move forward again. Um, and this will tell him I can see him from there. Because there's no other way, right? For me to know he's there, because there's no way I can have line of sight. So, oh, hell with that. How much ammo do these guys have? Not much, not much. I wonder if the reduced ammo is an algorithm, or is it just some random thing? It'd be much cooler if it was an algorithm that, in certain, depending on what combo of nation you're fighting, you know, this nation, in this particular time and place, they would have, they had, the ammo was being sent somewhere else, so you get a less, your reduction is a certain amount based on that, on an historical value. That would be really cool, but I somehow doubt they went that far. Okay, you're not gonna give me a click here, are you? Let's do that. We'll do that there. And hmm. Now, they'll either move there or there. Out of contact. Fucking hell. Why? Um, why? Because why not, right? Um, okay, no. Artillery screen bug is timing bug is being a real pain in the ass today. Oh yeah, this is the one with the low ammo. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's artillery. I'm also thinking that that one pulled back, so I might take that opportunity to actually move down to here just to get a change in position, a sufficient change of position, because I need them over here. I mean, one possibility is that they, I mean, these positions been given away, so the thing of it is, I'm fairly certain if I move this way, I'll be spotted from whoever could see that one. So I have a feeling I'm going to get opportunity fire. Question is there anybody else around here? Yeah, well, I was basically trying to decide whether I'm going to leave him here or just move him. Yeah, HMG that fired at him probably has him set as a target. So if anything moves in that range, it they'd opportunity fire. Now it was at it's probably scrolled off here. 13 hexes. That could hit. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're gonna get hit with mortar the next turn, and then that's it. They're done. They're gone. There's nothing they can do. Nothing I can do for them. Then it'll be his turn. So well, that's the question. What else does he have here? This is a platoon leader, but I don't know what it's a platoon leader of. Right? Yeah, I mean, that just says platoon leader, it doesn't tell you. So, it could be the platoon lead of the mortars here. But I'm not happy leaving him here. I'd rather have him available maybe in future turns, so I'm going to try and get him around this side. I don't think it's going to work because there's this high probability he's going to get fired at when I move in here. Nope. That kind of leaves them in the lurch, but I think they're dead anyway, so... Just in case they're not, I'm actually going to put this, turn these weapons on, and, set these ranges when I get there. Okay, so, which just brings me to the setting ranges. And, where's my 0 unit? It's not here. Yeah, this is awkward. I don't know. My sort of vague plan was to move up here. I moved him into the position to move up here. Now he came out to have a look, so like that gave the position away. So now I had to move back, and I'm not sure if there's any other units around. That's the problem. So moving out in the open suddenly seemed like a really bad idea, which it was a bad idea to begin with. I just only took me like 2 turns to realize that. I'm sorry, I suck. I mean, hey, yeah. Gave me if you will give me the advice, I might improve. But keep it general. Don't give advice, specific advice. You know, is about you might know about how my opponent plays. That's not nice. But general advice about how bad my tactics are and what I should be watching out for and things like that. That would actually be appreciated. So far, a few people have watched. You know, not a lot, which is more than I expected actually. I didn't really think anybody watched, but nobody's actually made much comment on what I could do better, which is kind of sad, to be honest. Maybe the people who are watching can't offer advice. That's a possibility, I guess. So range of 3, I think, is useful. Range of 0, we're gonna change that back to 3. Now normally this would be like one of the general advice is to keep one of these sections as a reserve. We don't have that luxury, so I'm going to keep his range at 3. So all of these sections will be enabled. Mortar, same as before. Now I moved them around a bit, so hopefully that helps. Throw off any mortar fire. Or maybe I've moved too obviously, I don't know. It's a distinct possibility. I do tend to do that. I've noticed that he's able to predict my movements quite accurately, so but not 100%. So there's some doubt sometimes, but I don't think it's enough. Or it could just be dumb luck, right? I don't know. It's it's not like I ask him that. Did you know? Did you know where? Did you guess where I was gonna go, or was that just luck? You know, did you figure out what possible places I could go, and then that's what you did? Maybe I should ask him. I don't know. Would he tell me? I don't know. I don't know. That's something. I am here to learn. I am trying to learn, but I don't know. The thing is, when I ask him questions, he answers. So, but the thing is, I have to ask questions that are useful. If I ask a question that, if I don't know what I'm trying to find out, then what can I ask, right? That doesn't work that way. So, range of 3 mortars are good. He's firing. Not sure that's worthwhile, but what the heck. These guys. So, range of 3, range of 3, range of 3, and range of 3. Okay. For now, I'm gonna keep one as a reserve. The position I've taken up here, I mean, depending on where he heads, could work out, could be disastrous. I don't know. I've avoided moving up too much because some of them. Well, this one I actually moved this one back because he was getting a little too ahead of the rest of the platoon. And I really need to keep them close together. Try to create crossfire opportunities here. This is the only one that's out on his own. That's probably where he's gonna get hit, I think. The thing is, I have to realize that he's probably seen where all my movements are. So, doesn't help. Now, I did not move him. Okay, is it 2 enemy teams? It was only 1 before, I thought. Yeah, but I need to get him into a better position here. And then, depending on what happens the next turn, I'll push forward here. But I don't think it'll go that easily. Okay, so, well, this is a bit of a fuck up because, the tank rifle units are not going to be in a good position. Now, the LMGs probably need to be able to provide some support, but I'm thinking that may not be the best idea. Not from there where they can be hit by a lot of different units. So actually, I'm thinking Because the problem is, you know, they can be seen from a lot of places. So, okay, let's just back up. So, so he might fire. If I set his range to 8's a bit long. FB9. That's not. That's kind of getting into medium range for him. Actually, that's kind of hitting into long range for him. He's only got a range of 16. The heavy machine gun's much better at this kind of covering fire from a longer distance away. But I think they're better off staying back. The problem is, of course, once they fire, the tanks will move up and then they'll hit them, and then they're done. So I actually think this one will move forward. Again, I'll put him a little closer, and then I'll set his range. Which is not that different from what he has now. Sure, that's what I want. So we should be able to hit. Actually, I might set it to 5 because then he'd be able to hit over here as well. But that's dangerous because, well, it's not too bad. I think it's worse for him to do it to fire from up here. So I'm thinking of doing the same thing with this one. But unfortunately, I think if he moves forward, he won't be able to see. Well, he still can, but he's on a slope, so yeah, let's put him here. So now that's a little better. He moved quite a lot though, so he's not going to be very accurate. Hey, let's try that, see what happens. Oh, where am I? Here. Oops. Well, we'll leave them at 1. I moved them out in the open. Don't think they could. I don't think the anti-tank rifle is actually going to be able to do much good here, but I mean, they have to get really close, right? And they're so far back. And the area they're moving through, they won't be able to move much faster, so not without being seen, unless they move down here, maybe, but they have to get, like, this one won't be able to do that. It's a long way from being able to do that. Okay, but, where was I? Yeah. Now, I only moved them 1 hex, so I think they should be low chance of them being spotted. Yeah, they're size 0. Yeah, that should be alright, I hope. We'll find out. Now, don't know if this is a healthy position for them, to be honest. Well, it doesn't matter. Thought about it enough. Yeah, they're in line of sight of a lot of units if any of them decide to open up on them. one hex, so... Okay, silver team trucks. Yeah, I'm also thinking maybe I'm wasting points on the trucks, but just watch. Actually, the thing of it is, at 25 visibility, we're never far enough apart that it's going to be a problem. I think if you were starting with 40 visibility or 45 visibility, you definitely would need the trucks to move your mortars up, because they would just be too far back to be useful near the middle of the map. Okay, so range is now set to 11. I'm not going to opportunity fire, because that will result in a lot of opportunity fire, so we're going to reset that back to 6. Be a few turns before they close enough that 6 will be a problem. We'll leave it at 1 at 6, and we will not opportunity fire. Reset back to 0. And in fact, I'm going to turn his gun off. Do nothing. Just hunker down. Stay out of sight. Now, they should be able to figure out I've got 2 snipers from that. Because it's extremely unlikely that the sniper that was up here could have made it over there in that amount of time. Okay, and the other sniper, range of 0, and these guys, range of 10. Doesn't matter. Yeah, this is close enough. The problem, of course, is when the infantry move in. That's the problem. So, these guys, I can't do anything for them because I fucked up the rallying. If I'd rallied him normally with the left click, I probably would have been able to rally him and then get 2 rallies for this one and then be able to move him back. But as it was, I only got 1 rally, and he's still pinned. So the mortar's going to hit them again, probably going to get hit by machine gun fire again, and that's it. They're done. Tom loses another unit. Okay, now let's just make sure. Whoops, because its range is set to 13 now. Actually, let's just set it to 3. Let's see. I don't think it's really gonna matter, but what the heck. Back to 3. 3? Yeah. 3. Now, let's just go back to this one. Let's confirm that he can't be seen from here. Did he disappear? The only place he could be seen from is here. I'll look around this way. Now, no other units fired at me. No other units opportunity fired at me from this position. So, that's kind of suspicious. And what I think is that this is the platoon leader for the mortars. So that's why there's no. He's probably just there spotting, right? He's the forward observer. Actually I've done. That's what I. If that's true, I've done a pretty good job there. I think that was pretty. That might be useful. So, what was I looking at? Yeah, this one. So he could be seen from here. There's nothing up on this side. Can't be seen from really far away, so Can't be sure where I am unless he has a unit here, which I haven't seen. So if he gets hit by mortars, I'll know that there was a unit up here. Notice it was, because by that point it won't matter. Won't matter to that unit. Okay, onward. Set. Okay, you can see one enemy where? Where? There. Doesn't matter. What's the range on that? So 25. It's 25. Really? That's kind of odd. I don't know where I can put him. He's been seen by one unit. Can't be seen by anybody here unless they move up on the ridge, I think. Where is he? I-10. Where do I want to go with him? That's probably a better question. I'd like to be able to move him across this side, but I don't think so, because these trees won't block, will they? These trees will block line of sight close by, but they won't block line of sight all the way over there. So, it's going to be difficult for me to get him back into some useful position. That's height 10 trees. Yeah, so I think we'll move him this way. These trees will block line of sight. Just keep them around in case. They could prove useful. I mean, they have a gun on them, so they're not completely useless. They're not just transport. They actually have a gun. So, but I mean, one shot, they're dead. From anything, like from a rifle, from a pistol, probably. They could use a harsh language on them, and they'd fully be destroyed. It's not in sight. Range is set to 6. Range is set to 6. He's gonna be seen from that side, I think. They'd have to move down to here, though. From up here. From up here for sure. Okay. So I probably want to move him just a little bit. Height 10. Okay, so this will still block line of sight. Zoom out. It's a little better. It's reduced the window here. That's actually not bad because I'll be able to see if anything moves up very fast here. So I think this one might move up that way as well. Don't know. I mean, they wheeled the vehicles, so they can't really be used. They should not be used off-road like this. It's just not. It's not healthy for them. Now, thank goodness the Germans have the best reliability in the game. So, I've been kind of pushing it, I think, which is why I've avoided moving more than one. I mean, just move through rough. So, with every X you move, I think takes another check as for a breakdown. So the faster you go, the higher the probability. That's what I think anyway. It seems that way. Okay, I think I'm done. Finally, they said. Who the hell watches these whole things anyway? And this one's over 2 hours. Yikes. Well, I'm not going to apologize for that because this is part of a live stream, and I guess I don't really feel inclined to actually edit it at all. Because I don't really think that it would get any more views than I have. And editing is difficult. It's not a trivial job. Actually, editing is very hard. You have to really look at the video critically, decide what to take out and what to leave in. I don't have that skill. I mean, I'd be interested to learn it, but I don't have that skill at the moment. So, let's have a look again. No idea where these guys are. They're around here somewhere. He's been sending a lot of them back here, so I expect they'll be showing up sometime. And then the fun stuff begins. I mean, I don't have anything here. I have no defenses back here at all, so nothing I can do. I'm just pushing forward to try and take picture X's and see how close I can get right now. I mean, close here, not so close here. But I don't know. See, the thing is, what's very likely to happen now, as soon as I start getting close, this cavalry will move up either from the side here, or from here. The thing of it is, they're not going to be able to do that. Once they leave here, then they'll be in the open. And if they're moving very fast, then they're not going to be able to get. No, I'll know they're coming. Don't know what I'll be able to do about it, but I'll be able to see them anyway. So I suspect he's probably put them along here. That would be the most useful place to put them, and then he'll move them up this way. That's probably the plan, is to move them up behind them here. And maybe you might even have some left on this side, so they caught between two different sides. But who knows? See, now you know that I can theorize about tactics that could be used, but I can't actually do it. Oh boy. Okay, so that'll be the end of the turn, I think. Well, let's see what the artillery is. Yeah, they're dead. Nobody can take a pounding like that and survive. Yeah, he's gone. He was too suppressed to begin with anyway. So, okay, well, so I'm going to switch to